Today is Thursday, Parashat Ekev. In the parasha of this week, we read the second chapter of Kriyat Shema, the second paragraph of Kriyat Shema rather. Last week, we read in the parasha the first paragraph of Kriyat Shema. First paragraph last week was Veshema Israel. It said Shema Israel Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad Ve'ahavta et Hashem Elokecha, etc. The parasha of this week, Moshe Rabbeinu tells Am Yisrael Va'aya im shamoa tishmeun, and it will be, if listen you shall listen. This verb lishmoa, to hear, or rather to listen, is a verb that appears more than 90 times in the book of Devarim. To be a good listener is a very important skill. How often people speak with another person and they're more interested in what they have to say than listening to what the other person have to say? How often do people listen but not really listen? They don't pay attention, they just hear. They're not really absorbing what is being said. How often is it that people have preconceptions, and even when they learn something new, maybe in the Torah about mitzvot, they check if it meets with some of their prejudices or preconceptions. Many times people have what we say in French, parti prise. They already have their mind made up, so they don't listen. Hashem, the creator of the world, gave us mitzvot. Moshe Rabbeinu says, Im shamoa tishmeun, if you really truly will listen, not just hear and be somewhat oblivious, but that really pay attention and listen. There is a portion in the Torah, in Parashat Mishpatim, that speak about Eved Ivri, a Jewish slave. He works for 6 years, and in the 7th year he goes free. But if he doesn't want to go free, he wants to stay on with his master, then his ear is pierced at the doorpost. Why is that? What is this about this ritual of piercing the ear? Our sages say his ear is pierced because there was a message that was proclaimed at Har Sinai. You are my servants, Hashem is saying, and not servants to other servants. He heard the message, but he didn't listen. He didn't pay attention. He did not absorb. He didn't really get what was being said. And that's why listening is such an important thing. Even from people with whom we have different opinions, we have an obligation to listen, to try to understand them, to try to hear, not superficially, but really to listen attentively of what they have to say. We have a lot to gain from it. In Pirkei Avot it says, Ezu hacham halomed mikol adam. Who's really a wise person is a person who's willing to learn from every single one. Every single person. So if you're listening carefully, if you're paying attention to what is being said, whether it is with another person or listening to the words of Torah, the idea is to pay attention and to absorb, not just to hear superficially. And that's what Moshe Rabbeinu says, V'aya im shamoa tishmeun. If you really listen, you shall listen. If you really pay attention, then there will be many, many blessings that will come your way. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.